Welcome to the Sports Betting Top Picks and Plays. This is for the National Hockey League. My name is Abby. This is for Thursday, February the 27th. We have a slate of games in the NHL. The games are provided by oddslogic.com. Gives you all the updated latest information for the point spread. For the totals, the money line play, puck line play. That's oddslogic.com. So Calgary and Tampa Bay is the first game. As you can see, Calgary, they're on the road. Tampa Bay at home. Tampa Bay favored at home. Total is 6. Tampa Bay favored. So we look at the line history here between these two teams. As you can see, right now Tampa Bay is the public favorite in this game. Tampa Bay in this game, the public favorite. And total is favoring the under in this game. So this game, we look at the history between these two teams. They played earlier this year. Actually, they played. Let's see something here. Actually, let me look at the wrong thing. Sorry about that, guys. They played once this year. Once. This is the first meeting. It's in Calgary. First meeting, Calgary. And Tampa Bay won in Calgary 8-3. And it went over the total 6 goals. Second meeting now. 4-5-1 last 10 games. Calgary overall against other opposition. 2-7. 2-7-1 to the under. Calgary 2-3 last 5 games. They've won 2 straight games. And Calgary 1-3-1 to the under. Tampa Bay, right now. Let's get back to this. Hold on. Sorry about that. We lost you there. Sorry. Just lost it there. Apologize, guys. We are looking at Tampa Bay. 7-2-1 last 10 games, 4-6 to the under. So Tampa Bay, they have won, as you can see, 6 straight games, 6 in a row. And they have gone 4-2 to the over in the last 6-game winning streak. If it's the last 5, they've won 5 straight and are 3-2 to the over. It's Tampa Bay at home. And they're playing to the last 2 have gone over the total, though. The last 2 have gone over. So they're playing very well the last 2 games. This game, I feel it's going to be the same thing. I know the first game went over, but Tampa Bay, the last 2 games, their defense is playing well. What I'm seeing, the defense is playing very well. So in this case here, what I would do in this game, it's now 6.5. Yeah, I would have to take the under in this game. Under 6.5. If you're getting 6, take the under. I'd still take the under 6, but shop around, see if you can get a 6.5. 6.5 is at FanDuel, but if you get a 6.5, take the 6.5, take the under. If you get 6, take the under. I like the under either way in this game. I know the first game, like I said, went over, but I think since then Tampa Bay's defense has improved, and Calgary, they're playing to the under as well. They're not really scoring a lot of goals. Calgary, look at their goals that they're scoring. The last on the road, they only average. They're getting about. I say they're averaging about 2 goals. They don't score more than 2 goals. That's what I see here. Let me see something else here. I'm gonna look at a team total. That's another way to look at it, because Calgary, I don't see them putting up a lot of goals here. Let me just look at the team total for a minute. I'm gonna take a look at this. That's Calgary and Tampa Bay. We'll look at the team total here. Either way, it'll be the full game under for me. Let's look at the team total. Yeah, I don't see any value with the team total. So let's take the under 6.5 goals or under 6. Either way, I like the I do like the under in this game. So the next game we're going to look at here. So I do agree with the public on that. Next game we're looking at is San Jose and Montreal. This one here opened up at 6. Montreal favored. Right now we're still, it's got, some books have it at 5.5, but we're seeing some 6s still at 6. So we'll take a look here. Montreal still favored. Public's on Montreal. They're on the Canadians, of course. And the public is on the under in this game. A lot of under money, under 6. So they like the under and Montreal. Let's look at this one here. San Jose, Montreal. Let's see. San Jose head-to-head, 6 and this is the first meeting of the season between these two teams. I mean, second meeting of the season. First meeting was February the 4th in San Jose. The total was 6. Montreal won 4-3 and went over the total. This is the rematch. San Jose last 10 games, won 7-2 last 10, 6-4 to the over. San Jose has lost 6 games in a row. In the 6-game losing streak, they have gone 3-3 to the over-under. Last 5 have been 2-3 to the under. So San Jose not playing that great. Montreal beat them already. So Montreal, they have won 2 straight games. They're 3-6-1 last 10 games, 5-5 to the over/under. Montreal's won 2 straight. They're 2-3 last 5, and are 3-2 to the over. Montreal's got Buffalo next. I'm gonna agree with the public here. I'm gonna take the under. Let's look at this game here. Let me take a look at something here. One other thing I want to look at. Yeah, I'm going to take the under 6.5. I like the under 6.5. If you can get 6, take the under as well too. Take the under 6. I would go with that as well. But that's what I'm going with. Under 6, 6.5. Take under. I have no play on this on the side. Let me see here. Let me take a look at something here. I would lean Montreal. If you want to do the puck line, take Montreal on the puck line plus 1.5 goals. I would take Montreal plus 1.5 goals. I would lean that way, but I like under 6. That's Tampa Bay. That's San Jose and Montreal. I like that one. So the next game we're going to look at here for hockey, it's going to be Columbus, Detroit. Columbus opened up at 6.5 point favorites. 6.5 is the total, excuse me. And Detroit is the favorite at home. So right now it's at, if you're looking at the numbers now, we're looking at 6. It's mainly at 6 right now. That's the money line, and Detroit on the money line to win the game. Let's look here. So we'll look here, let's see. Detroit's getting all the money. So everything's on Detroit. Totals on the under in this game. A lot of public money on the under. Overwhelmingly on the under. That's Columbus and Detroit. Let's look at this one. So we see here head to head. They did play once already last month in Columbus. Detroit was favored. Detroit won 5-4, went over the total. This series has gone over. The last 3 meetings have gone over. Columbus overall 5-4-1 last 10 games, 4-5-1 to the under. Detroit 8-1-1 last 9 games, 5-5 over under. So Columbus, they have won 2 straight. They're 2-3 last 5 games and are let's see, 2-1-1. Let's see, let me see. Two. Let me see. Sorry, but yeah, 2-1 last 5 games. That's Columbus on the over/under. Detroit, again, 3-2 last 5 games, and are 4-1 to the over. Detroit. Let's look at this one here. Well, the public they're taking the under in this one. I'm gonna let me see here. Yeah, I'm gonna disagree with the public and take the over in this game. I like the over 6. I would take the over. I disagree with the public. I'm gonna take the over here, over 6.5. The two teams have the last 3 games have gone over, and I like the over in this game here. I'm gonna take the over for Columbus and Detroit, over 6.5 goals. Next game we have. Let's see. One moment. Yes. So the next game we're looking at here will be Buffalo, Carolina. Buffalo total is 6. Opened up. Carolina is a favorite, and now let's see here. Hope you guys can see. Okay, so Buffalo, Carolina is at 6. There you go. Hopefully you can see better now. And now it is going to 6.5, going up to 6.5. So get the history on this game. Carolina favored. Majority of the money on Carolina, and it's going over. So actually, it's a bit of both. It's a bit of resistance here. It's kind of public and the sharps are kind of divided, under over in this one. Let's look at this game in greater detail. That's Buffalo, Carolina. This one here, they did play first game of the season last month in Buffalo. Buffalo was an underdog at home. They won 4-2, but it was a push at 6. So head to head, Carolina is winning, has dominated the series. Buffalo's won the last 2. They've dominated the series. But Buffalo, last 10 games, 7-3 last 10, 6-4 to the over. Buffalo's won 2 in a row, 4-1 last 5 games. Buffalo is 3-2 to the over. Carolina, 4-5-1 last 10, 4-6 to the under. Carolina 1-4 last 5 games, and are 2-3 to the under. So I see why there's a bit of a conflict in this game between the sharps and the sharps and the public. They're kind of divided on the total. Carolina obviously favored Buffalo. Head to head, Buffalo's won the last 2 games. Yeah, they've won the last 2. Let me look at this game here. Let's see. I'm gonna pass on this game. I have no play, but if I had to play, I would lean to the over. It's just a lean. But I'm not playing this game. This game's a pass. But if I had to lean, like I said, I would take the over in this game, but not playing it at all whatsoever. Next game we're gonna look at here. Islanders at Boston. So the Islanders at Boston. This one here, 5.5. Islanders. That's the total. Boston favored at home. Right now we're seeing it go to 6. All the way up to 6 in this game. So take a look at this now. Boston favored, of course. The public likes Boston. Yep, the public likes Boston. I don't see anything here. Let's see. Let's see here. And the public's on the over. Public likes the over in this game. Over 6. That's Buffalo and Islanders. They like the over. I kind of agree with them. They're at the over. And I'm seeing under in this one. Let's see. Let me see. Let me take a look here. Buffalo and Carolina. What game are you looking at? Sorry about that. Hold on. Sorry. I say sorry. Boston and the Islanders. Excuse me. I said Buffalo. It's Boston and the Islanders. Sorry about that. Boston and the Islanders. Sorry. My apologies. I'm looking at the wrong game. Sorry about that. Looking at the wrong game. Jesus. Boston and the Islanders. Sorry. Boston favored the under. So Boston Islanders again the under in this game. A lot of under money. Mainly under. That's at 6. Yeah, I agree with them there. Yeah, I'll take. Let me look here. Islanders. Well, it depends where you're getting the number. If it's 5.5, take the over. If you get it at 6, if you're getting a 6, take the under. So it's very tricky. Let me look at the team total for a second in this game. 5.5, like I say, like 5.5, bet the over. If you get a 6, bet the under. Let's see here. Let me look at a team total for a minute. I'm going to check something. I would take the, the best play 2 is take the Islanders. Islanders over 2 goals. Islanders over 2.5 goals, team total. So Islanders over 2.5 team total. And then, like I said, if you can't get if you get the 5.5, like I said, take the over. If you get it at 6, I would bet the under. The other option, 2 Islanders team total over 2.5 goals. I like that one a lot. That's a good one. Let me look at that one. Islanders Boston. Let's see. So they played January 5th. Actually, this is the 3rd meeting now. First meeting was in New York, and the total was 5.5 and went over. It was 6-3, Islanders. Second meeting was in Boston last month in January, and the Islanders won in Boston 5-4. The last 5 meetings, 5-0-1 to the over. So yeah, take the definitely here. And the Islanders, like I said, they're averaging. I know the Islanders have lost the last 4 games, but they're averaging over 2 goals in the last 4 games. The last game against the Rangers, they scored 1, but before that, they were scoring over 2.5 goals. The last 3 before the game 2 nights ago. So that's why I like the Islanders here over the 2.5 goals. And in that losing streak too, the Islanders, they're 1-4 last 5 games, and are 4-1 to the over. So yeah, I would take that. So like I said, 5.5 bet the over Islanders. 6, I'd take the under at 6. So if you like the over, try and get the 5.5 if you like the over. Get the 5.5. If you like the under, try and find a 6, or wait till the game starts and then bet and do it from there. Boston as well. So 2 teams on losing streaks. Boston and the Islanders. Boston, they've lost 4 straight as well. They're 1-4, and they are 2-3 to the under. So no play on the side. I'll just take the over, like I said, and then Islanders team total over as well too, over 2.5. I like both of those angles. The next game I'm going to look at here. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. This one here, open up at 6. That's the total. Pittsburgh favored. We are now at 5, and it's come down to 5.5. So this is kind of strange. 5.5 we're seeing at most books. We'll look here. We'll look at this one. It's basically over. Everybody's on the over in this game. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia is the over. Public's on the over. No play on the side. Everybody's on the over. Let's look at this game here. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. Let's look at this one. There we go. They have played 3 times already. This is the 4th and final meeting. 3 times. All 3 games, 2 out of the 3 games went over. Philadelphia is winning the series. Pittsburgh 7-3 was the first game. They won Pittsburgh won at home. Went over the total. Second game in Philadelphia. Philadelphia won 3-2. Third game in Philadelphia, and it went under. The second game went under. Third game in Philadelphia, 6-1. So this one's in Pittsburgh again, and we're seeing 5.5. So it's coming down 6-6 and then 5.5. Let's look at this game here. Well, the public's on the over. Let's see. Public loves the over. Yeah, I agree with them. I agree with the public. I like the over too. Over 5.5 goals. I like that one. Yeah, I like that. I like that play a lot. And I don't know how to play on the side. The side, I'm leaving that alone. I like the over in this game. Over 5.5. That's all for that game. Next game we're going to look at here will be, let's see. We're going to skip the St. Louis, Washington. I have no play on that game. None whatsoever. We're going to do Edmonton and Florida next. Edmonton, Florida. Edmonton, Florida. We're going to look at this one. Open up at 6. Do the total. Florida on the money line, 120. Right now we're seeing 6.5. So it's coming up to 6.5 in this one. This one here, Edmonton's getting all the money. They're an underdog, but Edmonton's getting the money. Public on Edmonton. And they're on the under in this game, under 6.5. That's interesting. So look at this game further. I think I gave out one puck line play. There might be another puck line play I'm giving out here for this game. Let me look at this one. Might do another puck line play here. Edmonton, Florida. They played, the first meeting was December 16th in Edmonton. Florida won 6-5 in Edmonton and went over the total. So 6-4 in the last few meetings. 4-1 the last 5 have gone over in this series. Edmonton 4-5-0 and 1 the last 10 games. Overall 5-5. 5-5 to the over-under. Florida is dominating the series. Florida has beaten Edmonton 2 times in a row. Twice in a row they've beaten them. Florida, meanwhile, they are 7-3 last 10 games, 4-5-1 to the under. Florida is 3-2 last 5 games and are 2-3 to the under. Florida 2-3 to the under in this game. Let's see. 2-3 to the under. Edmonton is 4-1 to the over. Let's see. That game was 6-5. It's a high-scoring game too. Let's look here. Let's see if I have a puck line playing this one. Edmonton and Florida. Yep, I do have a puck line play. I like Edmonton plus 1.5 goals. I like Edmonton plus 1.5. I like this play here. And I like the under 6.5 goals. I like the under in this game. So I agree with the public. I agree with the public on the 6.5. And I like the under 6.5. And I like Edmonton plus 1.5 goals to stay within 1.5. I like that one. That's the puck line play. So the next game we're going to look at here, Edmonton, Florida. Winnipeg, Nashville. Look at that one. This one opened up 5.5. That's the total for this game. Winnipeg favored in Nashville, and it's come up to 6 now. We're going up to 6 in this game. Total 6. And we'll look into this one further. Winnipeg, of course, getting all the money, and the money's on the under in this game. Under 6. So look into this one further. This is the Nashville game. Winnipeg, Nashville. They have played head-to-head. This is the fourth and final meeting. So they played 3 times already. First game was in Nashville, and it went under 6.5 goals, 4-1 Nashville. Second game was in Winnipeg, December 30th. Winnipeg won 3-0. It stayed under the 6 goals. Third game in Winnipeg won 5-2, and it went over. So this one here, so mainly it's been going, it's been an under series for the most part, I'd say. Just the last game went over. Public on the under in this game. Let's see. Winnipeg has won 10 straight games. Winnipeg's won 10 straight. 10-0. 5-0 last 5. 10-0 last 10. 6-4 to the over. So Winnipeg 2-3 to the under. Nashville 2-8 last 10 games. 5-5 to the over under. Nashville's has lost 2 straight games. They're 2-3 last 5, and are 2-3 to the under. That's Nashville, and Winnipeg is 2-3 to the under as well. So I have 2 plays for this game. Winnipeg and Nashville. Yeah, 2 plays I have for this game. I like Winnipeg. I'm going to take Winnipeg here. I like Winnipeg. I like Winnipeg on the puck line. I like Winnipeg here. I don't want to get in front of their winning streak. They've won 10 straight. I like Winnipeg here. Like him on the money line here. I'm not going to take the puck line. I like Winnipeg here. And I'm going to look at the over 5.5 goals. Now, if you get it at 6, take it at 6. Take the under at 6, but 5.5, take the over. And let me look at a team total, because Winnipeg's been scoring like crazy. They've been scoring goals. They've been pumping in goals. They're averaging over 3 goals a game on average. So they've been scoring. They've been a scoring machine. So let's look at this one. Let me see any value for that. Unless that isn't juiced up. Let's see. Let's take a look at that. Let's see here. Yeah, so let's see. Nothing on the team total. I'm not going to play the team total. I'm just going to take the yeah, I'm gonna take, if it's 6, if you like I said, if you get at 6, take the under. But FanDuel is showing 5.5. So at 5.5, I will take the over. So this one's a little tricky. So 5.5, if you get out of FanDuel, take the over. Most books, the majority of the books, however, have it at 6. Most books have it at 6 right now. So if you get a 6, if you're a total of 6, take the under. That's what I would advise you to do for that game. The other games, let me see here. I don't see anything else here that I like. Those are the games that I like for the hockey. Yeah, that's all I like I don't like anything else in the hockey tonight. That's all the games I like. I don't like anything else. National Hockey League this evening. Thank you for joining me. My name's Abby. Those are the slate of games that we've gone through for the NHL. Like I said, I didn't go through all the games. Some of the games I didn't like. The ones I read out to you, I did like them. So thank you very much for joining me. Whether you fit or follow these picks, whether it's totals, puck line, whether you fit or follow them, it's up to you. I just look at the games, analyze them, and then make the picks. So it's up to you to fit or follow. Either way, I hope you cash your ticket, make it a successful day for sports betting. Again, hit the like and subscribe button for more of these NHL picks and plays for totals, over-unders, puck lines. And again, take care of yourself, stay blessed, stay true to your heart, stay blessed, stay humble, believe in yourself. Peace. We'll see you tomorrow for the NHL.